video, it's gonna be a quick review and swatches and all that stuff and demo on the new Tarte palette. If you guys haven't seen it, it's online at Sephora. I don't know if it's sold in stores, but I will list all the information down below for you guys. And stay tuned till the end for swatches, price, and all that good stuff. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, just keep watching. So I'll see you guys after. Bye! Hey guys! So to save some time, I already went and did my foundation, I did my eyebrows, and I already primed my my eyelid with the MAC Prep and Prime in Soft Orc. I just put that all over my my eyelid. I'll write down everything that I use down below for you guys. So the first color that I'm gonna go in with is this one right here, and it's called Bare to Explore. I don't know if the camera is catching it really good, but it's just a nude, very pale pink. So I'm just gonna put that all over my crease and all over my lid. I'm pretty much using this color just as a transition color, and I'm just putting this everywhere pretty much. Not all the way up to my brow, but just right below it. And I'm using the Sigma Taper Blending E40 brush, and it looks like that. So the next color that I'm using is called Tangled Up in You, and it's just this one right here. It's a very soft brown. It's probably about 2 shades darker than my skin tone, so I'm just going to be using this all over my crease. Using the exact same brush, I'm just putting this on the crease. Doing windshield wiper motions, and then you could do little circles as well just to blend all those colors together. So the next color that I'm going in with is this one right here. It's called Make It Mauve, and it's a beautiful pale, what is it, lavender color, and it's so pretty. It's very nude. It's on the nude side of what is it, lavender color. So it's very pretty, and I'm going to be using this all over my crease as well. So with this color, I'm going to be taking my Sigma E25 brush, and it looks like that, and just putting this like right here and right where my crease ends or begins, and I'm just blending it all the way in, and just blending it in circular motions with those other 2 colors that I put on. And I'm just building the color up. You don't have to go this dark if you don't like, but I just want a nice intense color. Since I don't have a crease, I need to make pretty much fake one. So I'm just blending and blending. So now that I'm done with putting colors on my crease, I'm gonna go in with my Sigma, what is it, the E40, but a cleaner one, and I'm just gonna go in and blend all those colors together just so there won't be any harsh lines, and it just looks nice and blended. So the next color that I'm using, I'm taking this color right here, and it's called Plum Away With Me. It's a beautiful plum color. It has a light undertone of pink, so it's very beautiful and it looks great on every skin tone. So I'm going to be applying that eyeshadow with Sigma Eye Shading E55 brush, and I'm just going to be applying it. Oh, it looks like this. This eyeshadow is very pigmented, so you want to make sure you tap off the excess. So now just pulling my eye I'm going to apply this all over my lid, and just taking your time with this color. So now I'm just taking that fluffy E40 brush, and I'm just going to be blending this shade. Not bringing it up, just blending it so there won't be any harsh lines. So next I'm gonna go out and correct these, the outside part. I'm using the MAC concealer in NW20, and it's a very good thick concealer to hide any blemishes or pimples that you have. And then I'm using the Sigma Large Shader E60. So I'm just gonna start where your bottom waterline is and just do a straight line going up. It doesn't have to be perfect down here because we're gonna fix that up, but right here you kind of just want a straight line, and then you could just go in and fix that. Just with your finger you want to pat it around. Doing the same thing on the other side. You don't want to tug too hard on it, you just want to let the brush do its job and just pull it. So next I'm using my MAC Pro Longwear concealer, and this was in shade NC20. Just putting this right underneath my eye and blending it a little bit with my finger. I'm gonna work sections at a time because this concealer, if you leave it on too long, it does tend to pretty much stain your face, and I have my fan on so it'll dry it faster. So I'm gonna go in and just dab, and I'm using my Sigma Tapered Kabuki F86. I love this brush, it just gets right in there. Looks like I have white hairs because of the foundation and all that, but I don't, people. Not yet. Now doing the exact same thing on the other side. Putting some on my nose, right here. So next I'm taking my MAC Prep and Prime highlighter in Light Boost, and I'm just going to be highlighting all over my face. Since it's a very dramatic look, I do want to look very highlighted and contoured and all that stuff. So next, to set the bottom of my eyes, I'm gonna be using my my Anastasia contour kit, and I'm gonna be going in with this banana color. I think that's what it's called, I don't know, but it's this banana shade or yellowish shade, just to give my eyes an awake look. And for that I'm using the e.l.f. blush brush. It looks like this. So to set my whole face, I'm going to be going in with my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, and this one's in number 20 Nude Beige, and I'm using my big large powder brush, and it's from Sigma, the F20. Next for my eyeliner, I am using the Maybelline, what is it, the Eye Studio, and it's in Black is Black, the gel liner. And it looks like this. And I'm using the Sigma Small Eyeliner and E10, and it's just a little thin brush like that. So I went in and I decided to do my eyeliner and put on my eyelashes. These are the Ardell number 203. They're the double up. They're very dramatic, as you guys can tell. They're so pretty though. Like in person they look very beautiful, not natural, but they're just meant to be to like go out like clubbing or whatever the case is. It's just for a very dramatic look. So I thought I would pair these up with my makeup look since I'm creating more of a dramatic look with this palette. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that one plum color that I used on my lid, and it's the Plum Away With Me, and I'm gonna use that underneath my on my bottom eyelid, and I'm using that with my Sigma Flat Definer E15, and I'm just gonna apply that very slowly, right very close to the eyelashes. It doesn't have to be perfect because I am going to go in and blend it out. And now going in with the Sigma Pencil E30, I'm going to go in and blend out the eyeshadow. So just taking your time and being very careful and just blending everything out. So next I'm going to be taking this Too Faced eyeliner, and it's in the Perfect Brown. So I'm just going to put this on my waterline. Next I'm taking the Maybelline Lash Discovery, and it's a mini brush mascara for your bottom lashes. And I'm just going to be applying a couple coats on my lashes. So now that I'm done with my eyes, I'm going to be going in and doing the rest of my face, my bronzer, my blush, my highlighter, and I'm using the bronzer that comes inside, and it's called Park Avenue Princess, and I'm using this Sonia Kashuk number 130 brush. I'm putting this all over my face just to give me a nice bronzy look, and down here just to even out the whole look, and just to make your face look more sharper and more defined. And now going in with this blush right here, it's called Unleash. It's a beautiful light deep rose, if that makes sense. It's like a medium rose color, and it has a pink tone to it. So now going in with the highlighter part, I am taking the color Champagne, and I'm going to be highlighting certain parts around my face. So right here, right on top of the blush, and taking it around. And then putting some down the bridge of my nose and right at the tip, and on my Cupid's bow. So I'm taking that Champagne color, and I'm taking the Sigma Short Shader E20, and I'm gonna be highlighting underneath my brows. So next I'm taking this gold eyeshadow here, and it's called Up to No Gold, and I'm just gonna be putting that on the inner part of my eye, just right here, just like that, and kind of bringing it to my bottom eyelid, or my bottom lid, or whatever this thing's called. just like that. And sorry guys, I thought I was filming, but I went in and used the MAC lip gloss. It's called Underage, and that's pretty much what I used on my lip. I just wanted a nice simple look because I want the attention to be more on the eyes. So now I'm just going to go in with my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Enjoyed that demo. And to get onto the palette, so this is a palette and it's called the Rainforest After Dark Color Clay Eye and Cheek Palette. It is a limited edition product that's sold on Sephora's website. I have no idea if it's sold in stores, but once I find out that information, I will have all the information down below for you guys. And in the back of the palette, it says 6 colored clay eyeshadows in exclusive shades, colored clay blush in Unleashed, and colored clay bronzer in Park Avenue Princess, colored clay highlighter in Champagne. And this is what the box looks like. It has a little, I don't know if it's a rattlesnake, it's just a snake. And then when you open it up, it has a little paper inside. It has a look that is called Seductive Sunrise, and it's just a natural daytime look. And then on the other side, it has an After Hours Adventure look, and that's more of a smoky nighttime look. And the look that I went for today was more dramatic look, because you can create a very simple look with this palette, but I just thought I would show you guys the dramatic side of this palette. And so this is what the palette looks like. It's a circle size palette, and when you open it up, you get a nice size circle mirror. So this is what the palette looks like. Here are the 6 eyeshadows. They're all very beautiful and highly pigmented. Right here is the blush, which is called Unleash, and Park Avenue Princess is the bronzer right here, and then the highlighter right here is called Champagne. So you get all these items in one very small compact palette. They're very beautiful, they're everyday wearable, but then you could also pump it up and create a nighttime look like the one that I'm wearing today. I believe the price of this was anywhere from between $30 to $40, but I will list the price like right here somewhere and also down below in the description box. And you also get the little paper that comes in, and it tells you the names of all the products, so that's very handy. So next I will show you guys some swatches real quick so you guys could get an idea of how pigmented and how beautiful these shades are. This palette goes with every skin tone out there. The Champagne highlighter is very, very beautiful for highlighting right on top of your cheeks, on your nose. It's not too chalky, it's so beautiful. But you guys will see right now the swatches, so keep watching. Eyeshadows and the blush, the highlighter, the bronzer are very, very pigmented. They're beautiful shades. Of course, it's Tarte Tarte never fails me, at least, in their eyeshadow blush products. They're always pigmented. It's a great palette to travel with. It's not too thick. It's very thin. It's about half or maybe an inch. So I also added these double up Ardell lashes. I believe they're number 203. They're very just out there. They're very dramatic. So you guys don't have to apply these, but I would highly recommend them. I think they're so pretty. Like in person they look very big and drag queen type, but they're very pretty. So yeah, you guys could completely put maybe some other eyelashes that I recommend are number 43 red cherries. They're very pretty and very wispy type. They look like the Ardell wispies, so they look not normal or natural. They're very pretty and they make your eyes look very nice and just open and beautiful. So I highly recommend those or these, and they're very cheap, so why not? And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. There's not much more that I could say about this, but besides that, overall I highly recommend this palette to every single person out there. But it is limited edition, like I said. It will sell out. I'm pretty sure all the other ones that came out, that Tarte came out with, sold out so quick. So yeah, that's it, you guys. That's all I have to say about this. And I hope you guys like the makeup look. I hope you guys try it out. If you do, send me a message or send me a picture of it. I would love to see it. And if you follow me on Instagram, just hashtag me at Priscilla J. And that's all I have to tell you guys. So I hope you guys found this video very informative and fun. So that's all, you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.